Hey everybody, I wanted to go through this one book here, Marvel Zombies Dead Days. I mean, this is really cool. The story was so wild and everything. I couldn't believe it. Plus the cover is awesome because it's like a play on the X-Men book cover. It's like it's a gatefold cover. Look at that. It opens up into this and it's like a four gatefold cover, you call it. It's like, wow. It's really nice. So I'll put it back together. Wanted to go through the story. I read it and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. It was spooky, it was scary, but it was like an Elseworld story, and I couldn't believe how the characters were in it, but that's the inside there. There's Black Panther 29, and then this is Legion of Monsters, Satana. But this is Marvel Zombies Dead Days. And man, it came out July 2007. It says, let's make sure I get the camera right so you can see it. But it started with a flash in the sky and a ripple through the clouds. The hunger is what brought it here, and fed it did, until the Marvel heroes were no more. They were replaced by soulless monsters driven only by an insatiable hunger for human flesh. Or rather, they will be. This is no world of Marvel heroes. This is the world of Marvel Zombies Dead Days. I was like, it's written by Robert Kirkman. Art, Sean Phillips is like, man. And this is Spider-Man. He's going home. Oh man, oh man, oh man. And it's tragic. Everything. Now he's getting here. He's trying to get into the house and everything. And he's coming in to meet Aunt May and Mary Jane. And he said, Colonel America bit me. And she's asking him if he's okay. And Aunt May's going to go get some peroxide. And he's like, he doesn't know how he feels. It's like, he barely got out of there. And it's bad out there, MJ. Let's go, Peter. I'm scared. I've never seen anything like this. Now he's like feeling sick. And she's like, Peter, what's going on? Not well, getting worse. My stomach, the pain, the hunger. Look at that. Now he's changing. It's like, man, Peter, no. And then, okay, let's clean up. And then Aunt May comes on. He's like, please, Aunt May, go lock yourself in the bedroom. I can't control myself. It's like, man, oh man. And he got bit or something. Now, look at everybody. Look at Luke Cage and Captain America, Hawkeye and Black Widow. Man, Ms. Marvel. They're all, man, oh man. They've all changed. Not here, they're out in space. And Magneto's talking about, what have I done? It's just like, okay, don't make it. He said, okay, we had no way of knowing it would be this bad. You're not to blame for this, my lord. And he's out there. Okay, don't make excuses. Don't you see what's happening here? The thing we made a deal with, the thing we brought here, the virus affects mutants and humans alike. We've doomed the entire planet. So, man, oh man. This is a really good story. It's like, I'm just going to flip through a little bit so you can see basically what's going on. Here's Nova going in and find out what's going on with Spider-Man. But look, the hunger. I had to do this. I've got to stop the hunger. So I need it all. And look at him. Nova's like, what? Don't look at me. Don't look at me. And he's coming out. He's busting out because Nova's like, what's going on? Hey, look, what did this? What happened to you? Why? Shut up and die, he says. Oh, my goodness. Back, and then, look, he's getting hit from behind by Daredevil. This isn't the friend you knew. He's not the same man anymore. Help me kill him. He's like, kill him? What? And he's like, no. And I can't. Now look, now he bit Daredevil. It's like, man. Now here, Elseworld, stop, and then here's Captain America talking about, just stop for a second. Look at this. Look what we're doing. The pain, the hunger, it's gone for now. We don't need to do this. We could be cured. And so they want to stop this. We're Avengers. We need to fight this. We've got to stop before the damage is done. Too much damage is done. I fear we may be too late. Now they're running away here. And now we got Westchester, New York, and the Xavier Institute for Higher Learning. They got the professor. They ate him. They ripped him to pieces. Look at that. Storm, please focus on the fight. I can't deal with that right now. Now, man, this is Songbird. Don't let up. We can't let them get inside, get the students inside. Somehow we got to hold them off. Wow. Now here's, I guess Magneto's coming out. He's cutting them to pieces and everything. Wow. Now is the time, not the time for mercy, X-Men. Magneto, what the heck are you doing? Okay, let me sit now. But they said, I've saved your life. And I'd like to help saving as many as we can. But I will not let the naivete bring about my death. Okay, you mean there are more of these creatures? He said, sadly, yes. Then just point me in the right direction. Oh, that's Wolverine. But look, New York City, they can follow me to my lab. And is that Black Panther? I know we lost the others. I think we lost the others. He said immediately, did you see Colonel America? The hunger took him over immediately. He devoured that woman. Now he looks like he's been bitten though. Wow. We just need to get back to my lab. Work on a cure. We can. Henry Pym, you've been bitten, haven't you? No, that's not what. T'Challa, my friend. Why did you have to go and notice something like that? Uh-oh. Oh, now he's growing to all sides. He's smashing. I'm sorry, my friend, but I've seen what this infection has in store for me, and I'm not going to be caught without a meal when this is all over. I don't expect you to understand. Oh boy. At this rate, the food supply will be exhausted within a matter of days. The rate at which the infection is spreading and nothing short of astonishing. Man, now what is he doing here? Man, he's carrying him up the steps or something. And you'll be more than a midnight snack. Uh-oh, he's already talking about taking him out. There's Nova and there's Spider-Man, there's Daredevil, Cyclops, and they're shooting. He looks like he just shot Mystique. Now what's he doing here? Franklin, Valeria, we thought you were safe here. We didn't think anyone could get to them, but she knew the code. She got in easily. Do it, Sue. Do it now. Man, oh Valeria, oh my little girl, She-Hulk. Man, She-Hulk's all messed up. How could you? Now look, somebody just shot She-Hulk. There's Stang back there. Everybody's all upset. Man, now they're trying. We've got an incoming transmission from Nick Fury. I'll take it. Revolting, he says down there. Now he just whacked him in the mouth. I say thee nay. There's Thor. Thor's, man. Hang on, Thor. I'm here to help. Look around you, Thunder God. The odds are against you. You're only delaying the inevitable. You'll be one of us sooner or later. I say thee, Chrome. He's just hit. He don't want to be, though. He just brought down some lightning on her. Nay. He just smashed, like a meteorite. There's Kang. Man. Whoa, one bite. That's all it takes. They got the Fantastic car, the Fantastic Four. Cool. Now everybody's trying to help. They're trying to get away. Where are we going? You're looking at the humanity's last best hope. Welcome to the Resistance. Wow, look at that picture there. That's all of them there. They're all gathered together. The epicenter, the start of this plague, or whatever you would call it, was in the center of Manhattan. That's the first known instance. We don't know how, but something from another world broke through, came to our world. The Avengers, as often as the case, were the first on the scene, the first to be infected. Colonel America, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Luke Cage, Miss Marvel. They were the start of this. Wow, man. And it's already too late to be contained, but it may not be too late to stop it, maybe even reverse it. You're the planet's last hope. If you do not succeed, we all die. That is why I've gathered you all here, man, oh man. And he's looking at, he's pointing, U.S. agent, who let him in here? Magneto's with us, bub. You got a problem with that? Right now, if they're not trying to eat you, they're an ally. Okay. So what's the plan, says Iron Man. The plan, Iron Man, is for you to work with Reed Richards and Bruce Banner to develop a cure. Okay. We got to do it. Save the world. Everybody clear? Man, this is crazy. Do you guys even realize what we're up against? If someone you know is not here, they're one of them. Don't you see what that means? We're completely outnumbered. How many people fit in this thing? I'm sorry, I know we got to get together like every few months to avert some global crisis for some enormous bad guy. I get it. That's what we do. But I think you guys are treating this like another Kree Skrull invasion with Thanos attacking. This is different. Wow. Look how many we've already lost. And we're just now forming a game plan. We're all dead. He's just losing it. Nova. It's not a perfect plan, but it's all we got. He said, okay, the alternative is to give up. Anyone who prefers that option can speak up at any time. And he said, that's what I thought. Let's get to it, people. Man, oh man, they're not going to hit each other. They're not going to stop. Oh, this is disgusting. Wow. Avengers Mansion. Hello, Jarvis? Good idea, Hank, but we're way ahead of you on that one. Come on in. We've saved you a piece. That's disgusting. Man. Welcome home, husband. So that's it then. We just accept what we become. We do what we have, and what do you have in mind? Okay, I've eaten over a dozen people today. Oh man, I don't expect there to be much in the way of redemption available for any of us. No, I'm not. Let me see. You're saying you don't want any of Jarvis' meat? Oh, that's pretty bad. No, I'm not. Move over. Look at everybody. Look at him. Look. Spider-Man's going in for J. Jonah Jameson. Oh, no. I'm going to enjoy this. Uh-oh. Back, Damon. No harm will befall these people who will stand while I still stand. And he's trying to help. And then there's, look at Submariner. Man, Atuma. I do not require your assistance, and you are not worthy of mine. Uh-oh. Now Nick Fury is trying to talk to Dr. Doom. Let Vari is immune to this dreaded infection. We will survive to the end of the world. Wow, let us be. Uh-oh. Now look at the Electro down here. Magneto's losing his Dr. Ock. Look at this. Mole Man. My goodness. All these different people are going off of here. Then here's Sue Storm coming in. Reed's lab. Why are you here alone? I thought you were working with Tony and Bruce Banner. They're working on different solutions. It was decided if we worked separately. This is what's crazy about him. Maybe one of us would discover a viable solution and the other two could then assist. Tony's idea, but I agree. These creatures are remarkable, Sue. What in the world is he talking about? They're human, but they're not. The infection turns them into such an efficient life form. It's just amazing. These creatures are monsters and deserve to be exterminated, Reed. They're not a new life form, not something to be admired. Remember what they did to our children. Yes, of course, I realize that, Sue, but I can't ignore what almost seems like improvements on our design. Improvements, look at him. Scientific to the end. Yes, as strange as that sounds, in And we said, in that we are organisms designed to process organic matter and transform it into fuel for our bodies. Yes, they are more advanced. They use far less energy. Most bodily functions are shut down, not necessary any longer. Yet they still retain mobility in all of their intellect. Yet little more than their brain is actually functioning. It's really quite fascinating. And he says, Sue, she's walking away like you're a nut. Okay, then we got, here's Nick Fury. Well, progress? I think so. We're finding a cure is paramount. I want to ask you a question. Have you looked out the window lately? I don't follow. It's a figure of speech. I didn't mean it literally. Even if we stop this virus, the cleanup, if we save the world right this minute, we would take decades. Our world would probably never return to what we once knew. So while Reed and Banner focus on curing infection, my efforts are quite simply being directed toward escape. The negative zone is always an option. Wow. Civilians we have here would probably not acclimate well to that environment. No, this virus came from another dimension, and that too, is how we will escape it. Okay, we're gonna have to go to another dimension. Using some of Reed's equipment, I've begun constructing a machine that can locate, study, and eventually bridge our passage to alternate dimensions. Okay, odds for that are not in our favor at this point. Nearly any dimension will do. Beggars can't be choosers, after all. I should have this machine operational within a few hours. And he said, okay, assuming we last that long, we just have to make do. Man, they're trying to get out of there, but wow, look at that. Everybody's fighting, still fighting. You don't understand. We tried to fight this. We did. We just can't. This is how we are now. There's nothing we can do. We don't care. Man, there's Thor arguing with him. Look at Wolverine. Look at all of them back there. And they got, man. And humans are running around too. Okay. Oh, he just got bit. Uh-oh. Looks like Spider-Woman or Ms. Marvel. Now he's gotten bit. Hawkeye and Captain America blast. He's mad. No, we will not lose. We will not. Retreat. Get back to the helicarrier. It's our only chance. Man. Morbius, the living vampire ad. Okay, now we got, I'm glad you could all come here. I wanted to meet you with you first before I brought my findings to Fury and the rest. What have you done, Reed? Oh, man, just a second. Okay. Now he says, concluded my study, Sue. Your tone distresses me, my love. But I have, as we all should, come to accept the fate that will befall each and every one of us. Is it so inconceivable that we were meant to become these savage beasts? It's like, it's evolution. He said, have you gone insane? What do you propose? That the solution to all this is to embrace this and allow ourselves to be infected? No, that's not it at all. I've already infected you. Oh man, look at him. Look at his face. You may have noticed a small prick, a scratch, a few minutes ago as I called you in here. That's really all it takes. The tiniest of breaks in skin. In fact, you should be starting to feel the effects in 3, 2. Are you serious? Look at this. This is what freaked me out a little bit when I was reading this. It's like, but that's how he thinks. Look, the Human Torch, the thing. Stretch, you've lost your mind. Our children, have you forgotten our children? Heavens, no. Look at this. Of course not. What lies ahead for all of us is no place for children. In fact, if my calculations are correct, the need to procreate will be gone. Our species will survive without reproduction. We'll all be essentially immortal. Our children are in a better place. They were spared an existence in this horrific world. Horrific or not, nature demands we take this next step. You'll understand in time. Look at this. Kill you, eat you. The hunger. Feed on you. Look at him. Look. Yes, turn me as I've turned you. I want to experience it firsthand. I want to know what it feels like to be turned. I want this. I wanted this. This is what needs to happen. You'll understand. They'll all understand. Wow, man. Read. And he said, on time, I'm impressed. Now he said, there's very little more important than the work you're doing here, Stark. What's the status? Done. Actually, I'm scanning for parallel worlds as we speak. We should be able to find a suitable one in a day. Okay, what about capacity? If I had the time, I could amplify the field and generate and make a large enough to move the whole carrier into the new dimension, but somehow I doubt we're going to have that time. That seems to be how things are going. News from the front is bad, very bad. Okay, and everyone we lose is one they gain. Maybe Nova was right. Poor boy bit it a few hours ago himself. One thing to keep in mind, the amount of people will be moving with this thing. We're probably only got enough juice to use this once. So I don't want to make the choice lightly, which means unless this dimension has the same resources as this one, we'll be stuck there. Then we'll just have to... Uh-oh, look at everybody's busting in. Clang. Doorway to another dimension, most likely full of delicious people to eat. Great idea. What? Reed, what happened? How did you... I saw the light. You will too, with the right motivation. Look at this. Couple of bites. It only hurt a little. Careful now. Look at this. It's hard. It's so hard to quit. The pain, unbearable. It's hard to stop feeding, Reed. There are plenty of others to eat up here. Tony's inventiveness will be an asset in the coming world. Look at this. Fury. How far does he expect to get with that thing? Okay, he's trying to run away. You know that's not going to work. Nothing is going to stop us. You're actually scared, aren't you? You disappoint me, Fury. Computer initiate Fury failsafe gamma in sector 17, level 30 now. Man, oh man. Kroom, he's trapped in there. They'll get through. That soon. We haven't got much time. Let's see. We could get away with this dimensional doorway. If Stark set the coordinates, we could use escape to another world. We could. Okay, no, this virus, this plague, it was brought here from another world. If we leave, we could take it with us. Everything we could been through, it starts all over. We can't do that. We can't let that happen. Now here's Stang busting through. Thor's coming there. He's trying to stop them. They're getting through to everybody. That was a mistake, Fury. You're going to pay for that. Look at this. Everybody's just, wow, man. Look at this. It's our responsibility to spread the gospel. And he's calling it the gospel now. We're going to feed soon. The beginning. Wow, man. That's it. Let me know what you think.